The intro track of the EP is called When I See the World, and it's probably the oldest song that I've written in the EP. So I wrote that, I remember very clearly in the summer of 2015. I was still in university at the time, and I was staying with a friend for a month, and they had a guitar, and I picked it up and learned like 4 basic chords and was messing around, and the song just kind of came to me. And I think I was really exploring these feelings of, you know, comparing yourself to other people and feeling like, you know, I'm seeing the world turn round and round and everyone's going out and doing their thing, and where do I fit in that? And am I doing the right things? Are there things that are holding me back from that? And what I like about the song is it kind of concludes towards the end with a bit of like self-affirmation and saying like, if you still have yourself, you still have enough to kind of journey through that and explore that. But I wanted to have it in there because I think it was kind of one of the first times that I really kind of dug in and started to express myself musically. And I think it represents a time in life when I was, you know, being really hard on myself. And when I listened to that, I remember that time and I'm like, you're just a kid, like you're doing fine. You wake up every day and make your own breakfast, like that's good enough. You're feeding yourself. It'll all be okay. So yeah, that's the intro. There's the interlude that I did called Boulder. And that one is probably one of the more recent ones that I wrote. That was a bit of a quarantine project. I was at home in the beginning of the quarantine being really bored and was playing around with these chords, and I just started like laying down these tracks of just me singing the chords as opposed to playing them on the keyboard. And it just became this like, I don't know, like a million tracks of me singing stuff on top of each other. And then the song came out, and that one's really special to me for 2 reasons. One, lyrically, I think it really kind of pushes through the theme of the EP throughout the EP, and it talks about, you know, being hard as a boulder, and that being the reason that you can't kind of receive help from other people, and reflecting back on times when I've like, you know, expressed anger towards people who are trying to help me, but I really did that because I didn't want to let them in, but I was blaming them for not being able to help me, even though it was kind of my fault, so sorry. But musically, it's a fully a cappella track, and I did 2 years of a cappella when I was in university, and it was such a like formative experience for me musically, and I really learned so much. So after I laid down the bass kind of basic arrangement, I had my friend Sam DeBruzen come in and help me like bring the arrangement to life, and he just like took it to a whole other level. So yeah, that's Boulder.